Hi guys. I am Jenny. In this lecture, we are going to talk about support and resistance. Like what are support and resistance levels? And how traders use them to make profit. Before moving to our topic, subscribe my channel and click on bell icon so you don't miss any notification. So without wasting time, let's start. First, let's talk about what are support and resistance. You can simply consider support as a point where price comes during a downtrend and starts rising. This means during a downtrend when price reached on a specific point, traders or investors start buying, and an uptrend is start. Now let's come to resistance. Resistance is the opposite of support. Resistance is a point where price comes during an uptrend and starts falling. This simply means traders who buy the coin when price is at support. Now they are going to book their profit. Means selling their coin. And when they sell their coins, the price starts falling and a downtrend is start. So you can consider that point as a resistance level. Horizontal lines are often used to mark support and resistance levels. Now let's move to TradingView and see how to identify a support or resistance levels and draw support and resistance lines. First, remember that don't use lower time frames to draw support and resistance, because it's difficult to identify correct levels in lower frames. So always use higher time frames like 1 day, 1 hour, 4 hour, and 15 minute. Currently, I am viewing Bitcoin 4-hour chart. Here you see that these two wicks are made on same price level. And we see that price bounced back from this point. So we can consider this point as a support. You can confirm your support line by check that at least 2 to 3 wicks or candles touch your support line. But you notice that sometimes price don't touch the support line and bounce back. But you see that these points are not so far from my previous support. Candles and wicks touch this price level and starts rising. So we can also consider this point as another support level. Now you see my both support lines are not so far from each other. So we can consider both lines as a support level. For your better understanding, I color this whole zone in green. Now you can simply say that this whole green zone is a support level. And you see every time price comes in this zone it starts rising. And after rising, we see that price reversed 2 times from the same point and starts falling. So we can consider this point as a resistance level. But again, we see that sometimes price reverse without touch the resistance line. And just like the support, we see there is another resistance level that is not so far from my previous resistance. So I can simply say this whole red area is a resistance zone. Overall, we can simply say that when you see price in the green zone, it's a good opportunity for buying. And when price is in the red zone, this means now you can book your profit, means selling your coin. You notice that sometimes price tries to break the support and resistance levels. Sometimes price is successful doing it and sometimes it failed. Here you see price breaks the resistance level. But first you need to confirm the breakout with the next candle. You see the next candle is formed in red color. This means it's a false breakout. And price comes back in resistance zone. Let's take another example. Here you see when price comes in support zone. A red candle is formed. And price break the support zone and starts falling. And the next candle is again formed red. This means price is successful to break the support level. And now the support level is changed in the resistance level. So now we need to find a new support level. You can find it with the same strategy. You see that after breakout price falls to specific point and bounce back to resistance. The point from where price bounced back, we can consider it as a new support. And to confirm it, we can look back in chart. Here you see price previously bounced from this point. So we can say that this point is act as a support point earlier. So we can consider it as a valid support level. And again, when price comes to the support line, we see that price tries to break the support line, but bounce back to the resistance. We can mark another support level to the candle wick that tries to break the support but failed. And for confirmation, we can see that this point is also acted as support earlier. So now our new support level is created. And our previous support level is now our resistance level. You can also confirm support and resistance breakouts with the trend lines. Trend lines are also used for support and resistance. If you don't know how to draw a trend line, watch my trend line lecture after watch this video. Now here you see when price breaks the previous support level and starts falling. I draw a trend line that confirms the downtrend. And every time price touch the trend line it start falling. So currently my trend line is act as a resistance. But when price comes in the support zone, You see that this time price breaks the trendline resistance and starts rising. And we see an uptrend. So now we need to draw a trend line that confirms the uptrend. And you see when price touches the trend line it starts rising. And after reaching resistance level, if price breaks this trend line, then it's a trend reverse indication. You can also predict the support and resistance breakout using trend line. As here you see price is in the support zone. But at this time it touched the trendline resistance and starts falling. So it's an indication that price is breaking the support levels. So don't buy it this time. Now you see a huge downtrend. And during a downtrend when price reached to a specific point, then we see a bounce back. So we can consider that point as a support, and by using the same strategy we can mark the support zone. But you notice that previous support level, which is now acted as resistance level, is far from my current price. So we can say that price take time to reach to this resistance. Now we need to find another resistance level that we can currently use for take profit. Here you see after a downtrend price reverse 2 times from the same point. So we considered this as a resistance level. Or you can mark the resistance zone with the same strategy I told earlier. Support and resistance zone considered a more safe option for trading. Mostly pro traders mark support and resistance zones to better understand market condition. Remember, always use higher time frames to draw support and resistance. And after drawing support and resistance in higher frames, and when you move to lower time frames, you notice that support and resistance is almost same here. Hope now you learn how to identify a support and resistance level. But if you still don't understand anything, feel free to ask me about that in comment section. In my next videos, I will tell you some more amazing techniques. So if you don't want to miss that videos, subscribe my channel and click on bell icon so you don't miss any notification. See you in next video.